Tinubu should bring Nigerian out of mess. He plunged it rather than desecrating Lagos Assembly. Atiku over DSS invasion. To my dear listeners, here is another interesting news we bring to your listening. Yes, today, good evening, and good day from wherever you listen from. Here is an important news we bring to your listening. Yes, I'm moving into the full gist. Kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Former Nigerian Vice President Atiku Abubakar has accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of being behind the invasion of the Lagos State House of Assembly by the operatives of the Department of State Services, DSS. Sarah reporters earlier reported that heavily armed DSS operatives and the Nigerian police stormed the Lagos State House of Assembly in the early hours of Monday, sealing the offices of the Speaker, Mojisola Miranda, a deputy and the clerk of the House. It was gathered that about 10 a.m., security personnel had taken control of the assembly premises at Alausa, Ikeja, frisking passerby and restricting movement. Reacting to the incident, Atiku, a former presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, said that President Tinubu should bring Nigerian out of the mess he plunged the country into, instead of interfering and desecrating Lagos State Assembly and destroying Nigerians' democracy. The former vice president called for a full and thorough investigation. In a statement he shared on his X page, Atiku said the viral video of armed security operatives invading the Lagos State House of Assembly is utterly reprehensible and stands condemned. It must be subjected to a full and thorough investigation. It is bewildering that the invading operatives reportedly have a mandate to enforce a leadership change in the House. It is appalling that it is those who claimed to have fought for democracy that decided to sanction this crass desecration of the state's foremost legislative body, and by so doing, putting our hard-earned democracy in jeopardy. This act is an attack on the sanctity of democracy and a landmark of indignity to the Nigerian electorate, especially the people of Lagos. Whatever may have caused the leadership crisis in the Lagos State House of Assembly is an undercurrent that is not abnormal in a system of democracy. The purported invitation of armed security operatives for a conflict resolution in a parliament is an anathema that should be frowned upon and interrogated with all sense of urgency. Tinubu should focus on bringing Nigeria out of the mess he plunged the country into rather than interfering in the state matters. My dear listeners, here is the viral video of armed security operatives invading the Lagos State House of Assembly in utterly reprehensible and stands condemned. It must be subjected to a full and thorough investigation. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Moving down to the comment section, the first commenter says the Turakil of Adamawa should have commended the president for gradually weathering through the nation's economic storms instead of his fault-finding and meddling posture as related to the constituent political internal affairs of the incumbent leader. A comment too says, what concerned PDP with this issue? This is internal issue that needs to be resolved within themselves. No state, this has not happened within Nigeria. Please don't politicize. It is normal thing in democracy. Another commenter says, sir, with all due respect, allow Mr. Otipin to do what pleases him with his estate. That Lagos is his own and he decides what happens there. And the last commenter says it continued where Buhari started and stopped, of which all the northern politicians, including you You didn't oppose Buhari throughout his 8 years. It's turn by turn. Yoruba 8 years, Hausa Fulani 8 years. Nigeria is for Hausa Fulani and Yorubas. Wait small. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section